That's what they want to do. They want to make sure they're winning. As said, we will keep up to date with what's going on in that other game. As far as I'm aware, Venom and the Palmer have not kicked off yet, but we will keep up to date as that one does go on as we get into this one. Changing controls around, make sure you got everything correctly on there anyway. But yeah, it's a tough one to call. It's a real tough one to call. Both these guys with 4 points, very, very evenly matched going into this. We will have an FMestre, sorry, from left to right in the Arsenal home kit. And once again, in playing Arsenal in the away kit will be Faidan on the right-hand side. I tell you what, it's a first chance for FMestre.
What a chance.
Straight away. You know, you're trying to build the game in and
just
kill that chance instantly.
Often the best time to score is right after kickoff. That is fractions. And actually, looking at the other game, you know, Venom can both do these a favour by winning. If Venom wins that match, these both can lose. Either can lose, and it doesn't matter.
Yeah, because so Venom's done.
Venom's done.
Yeah.
But if he does win and wants to obviously keep the pride intact, this match is going to be void anyway. But they won't know that. They won't know the score. They've got to play to win. And here is a chance now for Faidan. Works it well. Deflection. There's the follow-up. And what about that, Chris, for an instant would suddenly, from moments of conceding, to scoring?
Backwards and forwards are seemingly the way we're going to go with this game. Two big attacks in the first 5 minutes or so, and one of them has led to a goal. Aubameyang with the follow-up. It's a good finish in the end, and Czech just can't quite get over that quick enough. Yeah, that'll be Faidan to take the lead.
That's why you shoot. You always have an attempt, because getting that rebound, that luck of the draw, Aubameyang is literally all over the place. He can play in every position, I feel, even goalie. So he's the type of player that he's going to be there. He's scored so many goals, so prolific. But yeah, great to see an opening goal here in the opening 5 minutes. And we may have more straight off the bat as that ball over the top. Was some good defending, though, by Rizky Faidan, of course, from right to left in the away strip. FMestre from left to right in the home kit. And he has his... well, he has a lot to do now, Chris, with being a goal down.
Yeah, he does. He needs to find it back as soon as he can, but he might be 2 down if he's not careful. And I tell you what, that's a brave header back to the keeper there. Eventually we'll get away with it, but good attacking once again from Faidan. He's looking very dangerous every single time he goes forward, but you can't say that FMestre hasn't looked good as well. Awobi here down this right-hand side. Can he break through? Can he cross it in? Yes, he can, but Hector Bellerin is the first one there.
Good defending, yeah, and they keep the pressure alive here. The Brazilian working it forward, plays it on, nice little fake, gets an extra yard, and there it is, your equalising goal. It hasn't taken too much time, and it looks like this match is shaping up like the last, which is exactly what we want to see.
Oh, we love to see it. We love to see these close games, 2 goals within the first 20 in-game minutes. And we have a game on our hands. Winner does indeed go through. They both may well go through anyway, but a win certifies your topping of the group here, which helps. You know, we can talk about going through, but we can also talk about when it comes to seeding. You want to finish as high as you can in your pool. You then would go on to play somebody who finished second in there, so automatically gives you a decent advantage. But here we go. FMestre was well worked into the feet of Aubameyang. Gets past one, touch of fortune with a second going through Hector Bellerin's legs, but he will take that all day long. 1-1 now.
Well, we do actually have news of the other game, and Venom is losing 2-0. So as it stands, Rizky Faidan would be top with the Palmer second. So for the Brazilian, this isn't enough. Needs to get that goal, but this is going to change throughout the course of this game, so it's going to be back and forth.
It's just changed with the goal with FMestre that he just has scored there. That brings the goal difference back. It's
there we go.
Goal difference. Yeah, it's just refreshed just now. So Rizky Faidan and FMestre with this result will be going through. If the Palmer wants to go through, he needs to win by 2 clear goals.
Okay, well, we're going to keep
this stays the same, but we'll go with whatever happens at the time.
Yeah, we'll come back in the 80th minute and we'll let you guys know. But we're going to cover this match live here as the ball is delivered in. Good defensive covering there. And now a chance for FMestre to bring it forward and look for some options. And this is why the World Finals are the way they are. This is why you want to be here, because every match is tough. Every match is the best of the best. You see some great football, great interplay, great goals. And now they're trying to work it forward, but well played, the young boy, only 16, of course, from Indonesia, looking to get back ahead. He led, but that was a short-lived one. He's got a chance here. Aubameyang, left foot. But, you know, left foot, it does matter. A weaker foot, if it's on the right, maybe it's in.
Yeah, he lets it go over his shoulder and goes with a left-footed shot. It's a tough one. It's not far off. It is not far off. And there'll be plenty more opportunities. We're only into the 19th minute, by the way, guys.
Yeah, only 19 minutes gone. Plenty of chances at both ends as we continue back and forth here. Here is Mkhitaryan, fed square towards Maitland-Niles. Lacazette, oh, lovely little fake by him. Running it through the legs, played it through, and Hector Bellerin was there. Good play by the right back, doesn't often play towards the middle.
Well, the Palmer is now 3-1 up in his game.
Oh, wow.
So that changes things. Currently, the Palmer would be going through on goal difference if this result stays the same way.
Yeah, he has to just keep doing what he's doing. He's hoping the results go his way. And for these two, hope the results go their way. So there is nothing on their hands. They just have to play the match and hope it works out for them. Aubameyang lays it back. Lacazette looking to play it through, but a lot of players back there, Chris. Good defending.
Yeah, good defending. Just gets in behind him and stops the turn from coming in. And now it's FMestre's time to break. Look at the run on the right-hand side, but he chooses to go left. Lacazette out here now. Does have Aubameyang there. We said he's so dangerous in a few different situations. That front post goes, oh my God!
Wow! How close was that? I mean, we've seen some efforts before. I mean, he's gone karate-wise here. Kung Fu Ninja has come off the crossbar.
I think it's a Wobie at the back post.
Was it a Wobie? Wow, that was unbelievable. A real talking point if it had gone in, but it didn't, unfortunately. But we're only half an hour played nearly. And the young boy Faidan now brings it forward down the left-hand side. Iwobi, he's got players in there. He's opened up a little bit of space. Does deliver it towards the back post. And this is the way things go. Just mad. 1 minute, there's a chance that nearly goes in. And then the corners of the young lad. No real reactions by him. But Chris, he worked it well. I mean, he used what he had.
An absolute Iceman up there on the stage right now. Lacazette's the one that's jumping up there. We always talk about Lacazette. He's not the player that you necessarily put up there for Arsenal every single time, but Aubameyang's usually the guy you go to for your headed goals. But the Frenchman jumps up highest and gets just to the ball in time before the defender, and here we are, 2-1 to Rizky Faidan. Now, I'm not even going to keep looking at the groups at this point because it's out the window. It's out the window. I have no idea what's going on.
Going to keep focusing on this one because the goals keep on coming. 2-1. I mean, you know, Rizky Faidan, he's no stranger. He did beat Mayageka 3-2 on his route to the world final, so he has beaten a guy that's beaten a world champion. He's got the capabilities. He's shown that right now. He's leading 2-1, but we still have a long way to go. And the Brazilian now brings it forward. A little bit of a naughty challenge, but he got the ball enough to play on. Here is Aubameyang. Normally he's in the middle, decides to come out wide, plays it inside. Mkhitaryan looking to flick it, and that's smart play.
Yeah, FMestre now find himself behind, and as the other result still plays out, it seems like he really does need a win at this point here as well, due to the goal difference right now. We'll keep an eye on that. As I said, we'll reassess at half-time, but it will be now. A third for Rizky Faidan would be big.
Will be a massive goal for him. Still only 16, remember. Youth over experience for this one. Oh, what a ball that is. Delicious. Iwobi, will he lay it back? No, he's going to have a go. Still possibly gets a corner. No, it stayed on. The clock is winding down, and it's been a really, really entertaining game.
You've seen the run. You've seen the run, and you just weren't expecting such a quality ball to be played. Fantastic play by the youngster once again, but FMestre, the man with the experience, is now the one coming forward. Shooting from left to right. Bellerin down this right-hand side, back to Mkhitaryan, to Iwobi, who we've already seen with a fantastic effort. It's going to be Lacazette into Aubameyang, can't quite turn. Good defending by Rizky Faidan there.
Yeah, he's done well. Good play by him. Not only good coming forward, but defending as well is always key. Final minute of the half. Can't see there being too much stoppage time being played. Maybe one final throw here. No, there isn't going to be any minutes added on, so this will be the last chance. Dinked over the top, tried to play it across, hit it if you can. Try and force a strike, but he just couldn't. And that will sum up a very lively goal fest type half, Chris. And if we quickly do have a look at the other result that's going on, it is right now, I don't know if that's right, 5 goals to 2.
Wow, I mean, that's
to
an
the
absolute...
Palmer. So that's a goal that a goal fest absolutely, as the ball's gone out. Of course, they switch sides now. Rizky Faidan left to right in the away strip, and FMestre from right to left. He needs goals. So
the Palmer is now got a 3-goal advantage in terms of goal difference right now, ahead of FMestre. He does have the point advantage as well, but that just points out the fact that even if FMestre scores here and it is a draw, it's not enough with the way the result is going on the other side of things. So an experienced man needs to put the young gun in his place here. He needs to find a victory, or you feel like he could be going out.
He needs 2 goals, and right now it's a tall order up against an opponent who's looking very, very calm. Collective, keeping the pressure under control. looking for number 3, working it well. Yeah, it's lovely play, isn't it? Bellerin twisting one way, then the other. Still keeping it very hard to defend against. Lays it back. Mkhitaryan, little fake. Just winding down a little bit of time, but still a long way to go. Great play by the Armenian. Lacazette fed inside. This is beautiful. If he can score this, it'll be, wow, I was going to say one cracking goal, but not quite.
Not quite able to get that final ball through, and it was really well played up until that point as well, but lacking with the final touch. Now for FMestre's time to have an attack himself. Maitland-Niles down this left-hand side, cutting in. Looking for the long ball through, looking towards Aubameyang and Iwobi. You've got to think back to that chance where he did hit the bar with that overhead kick. Could that have been the chance to get FMestre back into this game? He will have others, and there is plenty of time, but he does need 2 goals.
Yeah, and then of course he conceded right after that chance, so it's just the way things work out. Here's a chance for Iwobi now. Brazilian looking to create down the right-hand side. Mkhitaryan opting to deliver that near post, and he's done it. He's got the equalising goal. I don't think it's going to be enough right now because it's 6-2 in the other game between Venom and the Palmer. And as it stands, no, it's not enough. He's going to need another goal.
He needs to win, but it's a really, really well-worked goal. It's that extra touch down that right-hand side, which the defender just doesn't expect. It's not expected by Faidan, and he takes that extra touch, makes the angle for Iwobi. He goes into the front post and slots that one home. Watch this here. I think he sends Mkhitaryan out right, waits, sends him. And he thinks he's coming there, takes the extra touch, into the front post. Great run, great goal. 2-2 now. And that's said, FMestre needs another goal here, really. Needs to win unless some miraculous comeback from Venom happens, but right now it's looking somewhat unlikely.
Yeah, he played it well there. And of course, you know, you do see a lot of goals, yes, coming from the flanks.
6-2 now.
There is 6-2, yeah. So, you know, you see a lot of goals come from the flanks. It doesn't mean you can't play sometimes a back post, near post. It's choosing the right option, confusing your opponent, and that's exactly what's happened there. But this game continues to flourish. We have 28 minutes left, and the Brazilian now may be a little bit of momentum, but often if you do score, you're vulnerable to conceding right back. Here's a chance for Maitland-Niles. He's been very impressed by the 16-year-old from Indonesia, who's looking to advance through into the knockout stages. And right now, he's only 25 minutes away, but Torreira now taking his time. Very good at dribbling, isn't he, Chris? He does well with it.
Very, very good. We've seen him create quite a lot with it. Can he create something else here as well? Just to point out, with the other result that's going on right now, that actually puts the Palmer top. So if Rizky Faidan was to go behind here, he wouldn't then be in third, and the Palmer would still be first. So it's all up in the air with 20 minutes left to play.
Oh, it certainly is. Drama at its finest. Here's a chance now for Bellerin. Oh, there's a chance there. If he laid that through and it got the luck of the draw, we're going to maybe see some changes at the traditional sort of 65, 70-minute mark. You can tell by those little bars on your screen. If they're red, the player's probably tired. Probably wants to come off for a rest because the stamina gets depleted. He's not able to run as quick, of course, and that can also make your touch a little bit worse for wear.
Yeah. Just to point out that the Palmer and Venom has now finished. 6-2, that finishes there. So the Palmer currently, as things lie, with a 4 positive goal difference, is sitting top on 5 points. Rizky Faidan is on 5 points with a 3 positive goal difference. FMestre also on 5 points, if it stays the way it is, with a 1 positive goal difference. And that is what is making the difference right now, Ricky.
So right now, the Palmer's through. They've done enough. No matter what happens here, he's booked himself a place into the knockout stages. He'll be happy with that. Questions of who he'll face, we'll find out later. But still, in this game, we still have drama, I'm sure, to unfold with a little bit of a naughty challenge. Probably a yellow card there as well. Aubameyang getting caught. Yeah, it will be a yellow. But what does he do here? He needs a goal, you know, Felipe.
And the thing is, does he know? Has anyone come to tell him? Are his friends saying you need to win?
Oh, I'm sure in his mindset he knows.
He has to do it. He has to do it.
Absolutely, and Bellerin delivers in towards the back post. Oh, maybe some risky goalkeeping by Leno, but he got lucky. It's almost like a Superman punch. And we have less than, 30 minutes now to play. This is going to open up, I'm sure, but will the 16-year-old from Indonesia play a little bit more defensive? Will that go in his favour? Will it not? The pressure is starting to mount a little bit more. The more experienced man, he's getting more into this though, isn't he? But the time is running out.
Only 10 minutes of in-game time to go. It's a very, very slight possession lead to Faidan, but it might not matter.
Oh,
if
he's
this
got the
third goal
chance!
goes in.
Oh, my word!
He strikes the post, a gilt-edged chance for Aubameyang.
Is that a sign? Is that a sign that it's not meant to be? I mean, you fancy him to hit the back of the net, but he's hit the post. Fractions away. So many talking points in this tournament. That's why we love it. There's Torreira now. Gets it back again. Rizky Faidan looking to just seal it off with a goal. Starts again. Does he take it to the corner here? Is it an option? Does he go for another one? Lacazette. I don't think he's got that in his mindset. He wants to possibly grab another. Danny Welbeck, great feet, flicks it on. Aubameyang, beautiful. Surely this is it. Yes, it is. 3 goals to 2, and it's got to be job done.
The youngster, he might not have the experience, but he's got a cool head on those set of shoulders. Look at this goal. Welbeck twisting and turning, waiting for the space. Aubameyang there, and he says, "See you later, fellas." Little pass in, and Welbeck receives it back, and he smashes it home. And that should be that. Rizky Faidan should be going through there, but so clever. Straight onto Welbeck's right foot. FMestre is going home at the hands of the youngster Rizky Faidan, who's been phenomenal here.
Oh, Chris, I think it's a sign, because the first half he had a chance to hit the bar, conceded right after it. He just hit the post, conceded right after. There's just something not clicking today for him, and so unlucky. But I think for Rizky Faidan, the important thing is here, he's going to finish top. So if it stays this way, if he concedes, of course, it's going to change back to him finishing second. But the referee has given the free kick. Yeah, but topping the group is important, because you will, of course, face the runner-up in another group.
Exactly. We don't feel like there's enough time for 2 goals to come from FMestre. Rizky Faidan not going to quite get there with Aubameyang, and this has to be sent up high, sent up long, and he needs to be winning those headers. It's now 3-on-3 momentarily. Rizky Faidan could have put a final nail in the coffin. It could be coming courtesy of Aubameyang.
But there it is.
The top left, but the time is up. Rizky Faidan goes through top of his group.
What a performance. Top of the group. Would you have called it before? Maybe not. Maybe a surprise. But either way, this guy is showing you what he's capable of. Scoring 9 goals, conceding 5, plus 4 goal difference puts him